Those Damn Ross Kids is a podcast for adults, and the opinions expressed do not reflect the opinions of our employers or even ourselves. We'd like to hear from you. Give us a call at 419-528-TDRK to leave a voicemail, and we just may play it on the show.
Oh my God, there's only 3 more, okay?
Okay.
So you can stop being all angry.
I'm not being angry.
I intended on getting on here earlier.
Oh.
And I watched Cops instead.
Oh.
Because there was a little boy who ran away from home, and he didn't know where he lived, and they were trying to find where he lived.
Yeah. Then did it turn out it was like a 61-year-old dude who was like posing as a child, trying to get into the foster care system?
Yes.
Okay.
Those Damn Ross Kids, a conversation between brothers, featuring Kris and Kole Ross.
What's happening?
I forget how we intro this show. Hey, Kris, what episode is this?
Episode 124.
125.
Close enough.
Yeah, you know. We're still getting back in the swing of it.
I would say who's counting, but we know that already.
Yeah. Well, I have to title the... So, here's the thing. That intro is a fictional construct. Every time I get on to record, I create a new file in my recording program of choice. This is some behind-the-scenes stuff, and I name it TDRK blank something number. And so I ask you as a way to, it's our established pattern, right? And it's also to check you. It's episode 124/5 of what, Kris?
Of the comedy podcast, Those Damn Ross Kids.
Your name is?
I'm Kris.
And my name is Kole. And we're here to entertain your asses. Perk it up, Kris. Come on.
Who's the guy from Cheers?
We're getting up and going. The guy from
bartender.
Cheers?
What's his name?
Sam Malone.
No, not the character name.
Oh, Woody.
Ted Danza?
Not the character name. No, Ted Danson. I remember because it sounds like Ted Handsome. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah. I could have been a contender if I was writing for Us Weekly in 1991.
Before the filming of every episode of Cheers, he would get drunk and throw a baseball.
Just so he could be in character.
Where's this guy coming from?
I know, right? Where's he? More important, where's he going to? To Diane? Nope.
Nope.
Fake out.
To Becky.
Fake out. They went on 7 seasons too long. Oh well. But yeah, did you know that what's his name? Oh God, I always forget his name. I know it's Cliff Cleveland, the character's name, but Ratzinger, John Ratzinger. He actually he auditioned for the role of Norm.
He did?
Yeah. Like he's like, hey, I want to be the lovable barfly that everybody knows his name. Hence the song. But they're like, no, we got this guy, and so we really have no role for you. And then, like, on the spot, he said, oh, so is there another character who's like the bar know-it-all? And they're like, huh, no. And then he just, like, rattled off it was like a real R. Lee Ermey situation. He's like, oh, you got to do this. So John Ratzinger wrote his own character into the show in order to get himself a job.
That's a lot. He's got some beans in his bag.
Yes, he does. He did it as... He did it as security was like bringing him out. Oh man, yeah. No, so John Ratzinger, American hero.
Yeah. Places Unknown with John Ratzinger.
Yeah.
He has a show like that.
Well, what's that?
Where he has a show like that
about mysterious wrestlers.
I don't know, Made in America, I think.
Okay. No, okay. Places Unknown. That would be a great name for a show about mysterious wrestlers, though, right?
Well, maybe.
Huh. Okay.
Places unknown for why wrestlers?
No, like they used to say, like in the in the Andy Kaufman era wrestling, where it was like all goofy and not. They would say, here's Diddles the Clown, and he's from parts unknown. Like it's his character, right?
They're luchadors, not all chupacabras.
You know what? I'm sure that somebody out there has done like they've got like a threadless tee or a DeviantArt page for El Luchacabra.
Well, it's a mashup. It's like interracial porn.
Yeah, or interracial people. Sexier than most ought to be. You know, it's called hybrid vigor. Look it up. It's an actual thing.
Hybrid vigor?
Hybrid vigor. So the idea, it sounds antiquated. It sounds like something that
it's like a Finnish porn star.
Hybrid vigor. Hybrid vigor. He's a Finnish porn star. He was a member of the cyberpunk movement along with Billy Idol and William Gibson.
In Finland, he actually does the PSA for switching over to CFLs.
Yep. Yeah. No, so hybrid vigor, it sounds like something that like a late 1890s racist would say to talk about them quadroons. But it's actually a thing. Heterosis is the idea that the offspring of two genetically diverse parents will like just overall be healthier, right? Have more, be more attractive, be just like more viable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think Tiger Woods' penis fell off?
Yeah.
Because it broke off inside of sexy ladies because of hybrid vigor.
It certainly didn't rust out.
No. Yeah, it did not suffer from moss. It suffered from Kate Moss, though. She's a person, right? That he could have banged.
It's so bitch, it's so big you could find the north side.
Jeez. Oh man. Tiger Woods, totally truncular.
Oh, my bad.
Hybrid vigor. Yeah. So we tell stories here. It's a storytelling podcast. We're like the moth. And Chris, I want you to tell me a story.
Well,
I didn't want your throat phlegm to tell me a story. I wanted you to tell me a story.
There is an English teacher in the United States of Florida whose students had a hard time trying to figure out literary devices.
Okay, like metaphors and synecdoches and such.
Similes, puns.
Yeah. Our stock and trade.
Things of that nature.
Colloquialisms.
So what he did is he printed out on the mimeograph.
As you do.
In purple letters. lyrics to Lil Wayne, 6 foot, 7 foot.
Okay.
And asked them to identify some of the literary devices in this masterpiece from Lil Wayne. Young Money Militia and I'm the Commissioner. You don't want start Wheezy because the F is for finisher. So misunderstood, but what's a world without enigma? Two bitches at the same time, synchronized swimmers. Got the girl twisted because she open when you twist her. Never met the bitch, but I fuck her like I missed her.
That's an analogy, right? Something like something, right?
Yeah,
fuck her like I missed her.
Yeah. It's all in the family, but I am of no relation. No matter who's buying, I'm a celebration. Black and white diamonds, fuck segregation. Fuck that shit, my money up. You niggas just honey nut. What?
Yeah, no, that's a reference to a popular product, a post cereal called Honey Nut Cheerios. Also probably referring to the taste of his ejaculate.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Young Money running shit, and you niggas just runners up. I don't feel I done enough, so I'm gonna keep on doing this shit.
Huh?
Yeah. Little Tunichi or young tuna fish.
I don't understand
7 foot, 8 foot punch.
What?
That's the hook.
Oh yeah, that's the the song popularized by Beetlejuice. Man,
niggas think they He-Man, pow pow, the end.
This is a. I think that Lil Wayne might be the troubadour of our times. He's running around singing the song of America. Yeah,
You full of shit. You close your mouth and let your ass talk.
Jeez. I don't even eventually we're going to be in breach of copyright.
Eventually we're going to run out of time. This just keeps going.
It is. This is like Shine On, You Crazy Diamond. This is side one of like a 4-part album.
But the reason that I did this is because I needed to type loudly for a minute and look up something that I found today. But apparently,
are we not going to talk about? Are we not? So this guy got in trouble, right?
Oh yeah. No, this is totally inappropriate.
Okay, cool. I don't have a barometer for that anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it was a charter school though.
Oh, okay, cool. So like you just got a slap on the wrist.
Yeah. So I found this thing today, and it was actually evidently Megan Mullany. I don't know how many L's and A's are in their name. I hope I said it right.
Yeah. She's
Mullany.
Yeah, she's the crippled lady on Children's Hospital.
Yeah, she's Nick Offerman's wife.
Yeah. She's also Nick Offerman's wife in Parks and Recreation.
And in real life.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm trying to give people context.
She has a band. Do you know about her band? It's like her and another woman.
Yeah, I think
it's called like Jill and Beth or something.
Okay.
Mullally. It's Mullally, not Mulaney.
I knew what you were saying.
Well, yeah, band. Yeah. Oh no, not Megan Mullally Bank. Band. Although it's called Nancy and Beth. So they did a cover of what was originally done by a rapper or a rap group or a black woman who sings.
Yeah.
Named Risque.
Okay.
And the song is called Smell Yo Dick.
Oh, all right.
Have you heard this?
You know what? I think I'm familiar with it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Because I've never heard it before.
Huh.
Ever in my life.
I think that it's very much like parody rap.
But I think it's real.
You think it's genuine?
I do.
Can you give me like a vertical slice?
Okay.
Okay, so instead of saying vertical slice from now on, I'm going to say carve me up some prime rib.
Okay. I'm gonna read you the first verse, and then I'm gonna go into the chorus. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
This is two white guys read rap.
Well, no, because it just made sense. I'm dead sleeping, you trickin' in the club with dirty foot bitches. My girl was there. She witnessed. She has a camera phone and she took pictures. Now, see, the camera phone means that this is old. Right?
Yeah. As opposed to just like your phone because that's what you have.
Yeah, your smartphone.
Yeah. No, not even your smartphone. Like only grandparents have regular phones now.
You can get a track phone.
Square. Well, yeah, let's get burner, but you don't take a burner into the club. You got to be flossing.
You could bedazzle it.
I suppose.
I got a bedazzled track phone. I'll be right there.
But then, like, instead of just breaking the phone in half dramatically, like, and tossing it into a garbage can,
hot glue gun.
Yeah, you have to if you want to get your bedazzles back. You know, it's like a whole big production, and I understand that we're talking about a lifestyle here, but
cheap ass bitch, them sequins.
Yeah.
But
those Swarovski crystals.
Yeah, she took. So she. Yeah, right. She. So she has a camera phone. Anyway, you was on the dance flow grinding with a stripper hoe named Diamond. You was flossing hard. You was shining. Everything she drink, you buying it. Fuck, nigga. You need to stop lying, fo I get mad and pull out my 9. You want a new bitch to fuck, that's fine, but don't fuck hers and then try to fuck mine. You keep telling me you ain't touch her, but some keep telling me you done fucked her. And I ain't that bitch you want to play with, nigga. Drop them boxes, let me smell yo dick.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't heard this song. I've just heard allusions to it or just in general.
Why you coming home at 5 in the morning? Something's going on. Can I smell yo dick? Don't play with me like I'm a fool, cause that ain't cool. So what you need to do is let me smell yo dick.
Yeah. You know why you got cookie crumbs in the corner of your mouth, little Tommy?
Well, the proof's in the dick.
Yeah, no, it is. Out there stirring it out there.
J-date.
Wait, J-date is where Jewish people date?
I think so.
That is different than J-store.
Christian mingle, whatever you want to say.
The Christian mingle. God, I fucking
Proofs in
hate
that dick.
Yeah. Find God's match for you by smelling that dick.
You want eternal salvation?
Yeah. No, that's...
Why don't you bring them lips over here, get on this dick with eternal salivation?
Yeah. Jeez. So, is that yours?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. That's good. That's really good, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that thing I just free rhymed.
Yeah, no, I believe that's called flow. I think like progressive, you got flow.
I thought I stood on a flow.
Oh, well, yeah, no. I think I think you're good, huh? Ooh, boy, I'm angry about Christian mingle.
Why?
I don't know. Just the idea that this website that probably hooks sex murderers up with unassuming Christians, saying that they are the hand of God's divine will, kind of bugs me a little bit.
Seems logical. They're a really easy target.
Oh yeah. No, they'll believe anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just said I don't like people. I don't like people being taken advantage of.
Why do they call it an offering plate if I don't take none?
Exactly right. Oh man. But that exercise is pretty good, though. I have to give that teacher some credit because you have to make it relevant to the kids, right? I remember I was a junior in high school, and one of our exercises was to pick a popular piece of lyrics or poetry or songs, and identify cultural allusions. And so I, being the precocious little shit that I was, Mr. fucking overachiever, decided I'm going to do American Pie. And so it was like pages and pages and pages of the stuff that song makes reference to. Oh, man. I hate the person that I am.
Well, it was an easy one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, it was an easy one, except that is a 14-minute song that is nothing but like, oh, you are a baby boomer. Yeah, I mean, it's basically We Didn't Start the Fire Part 1. So, God, I hate Billy Joel. If there's three things I hate, it's J-Date, Christian Mingle, and Billy Joel.
That's why we'll never get along.
Yeah, we have to keep a respectful distance.
Is it him that's doing a show at Madison Square Garden every month until he doesn't sell it out?
I don't know.
Is it Billy Joel or the other one that I confuse? There's Piano Man and Guitar Boy. Who is it?
John Tesh?
No, that's the Piano Man.
No. Are you referring to Manilow? Barry Manilow?
No, there's somebody else that's like Billy Joel. I always get Billy Joel confused with. Maybe it's Bruce Springsteen.
Oh yeah, well Bruce
because they're both from there, and
yeah. So Springsteen's a Jersey boy, right? I think
he was in Jersey Boys.
So Springsteen is he's the canonical person from New Jersey. So I think that like Madison Square Garden makes some sense, but he would probably I don't know. But like Billy Joel, I think is more closely associated with New York.
Okay,
is my impression. But yeah,
close friends with Alec Baldwin.
Which one?
Alec Baldwin.
I didn't ask which Baldwin. Ask which one of these 17 people we mentioned is close friends with Alec Baldwin.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Okay,
I think so.
Huh. Yeah, Billy Joel probably thinks that makes him better, but I think it just makes Alec Baldwin worse.
I think they play shuffleboard on the lanai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would too. I don't know. That song was filthy, Chris. I have to say
Sit and chat on the Davenport.
I have to say both of those songs are pretty rough. But do you know what's generally rougher? So those songs, all of them that we mentioned, Piano Man, Smell Yo Dick, 6 foot, 7 foot, pretty filthy. But do you know what else is filthy? Probably filthier, Chris.
What?
The American workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should probably be scared.
What's that?
You should probably be scared.
Who?
to go to work.
Oh yeah, no, like, people cut.
That's why I call off.
Yeah. Well, no, you call off because you can't leave the house.
I get disability for that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm afraid of germs.
Yeah, all you have to do is just cry.
It's debilitating.
You just cry a whole bunch, then it'll go away. Everything will go away. Just cry as hard as you can.
Everyone will leave me.
Yeah. So this is a fluff piece from today.com or Today's Show or whatever.
Oh, fluff.
Yeah. Did you know that's a myth? Fluffers?
Oh yeah.
Apparently not a thing.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But
those guys' bats are just, always on.
Yeah. But no, this is just like, oh, something happened in pop culture, so let's do some kind of like human interest story around it. So the Wolf of Wall Street came out, and people are like, oh wow, that's actually kind of a record. It is a record for the most F words in a movie, but the most fucks in a movie, 506 over the course of its roughly 3-hour span. And apparently there's a correlation, like that is a thing on Wall Street, is that people are just goddamn potty mouths. And so
sure,
there's all kinds of studies saying that like historically that has been swearing as a sign of aggression has been a thing of like alpha male types. Like, oh gosh, it's really it's a power move to drop F-bombs and stuff, which is weird because I would say we swear a lot where I work, despite how religious everybody is. But like I swear a lot, and I wouldn't categorize my swearing as an act of aggression. Would you, for you and your workplace? Like, do you have anybody who's like straight up, again, Alec Baldwin with his best friend Billy Joel, saying put that coffee down? Like what's your experience on this?
Well, let me give you one from today.
Okay.
I had a meeting in Columbus. Turns out our parents, not my parents, our parents were in Columbus.
Yeah.
So I ended up catching up with them at Polaris down in Columbus, and Mom ended up riding back up to Mansfield with me. And so I'm on the phone with my boss, and normally on his end, there's F-bombs just flying everywhere. Mm-hmm. And normally on my end, it would, be casual cursing the same way.
Yeah.
And so the meeting that we had left was basically 25 people all on company time talking about how we can better streamline our spreadsheets.
Okay. which will get... That'll get passions running high.
Yeah. It was asinine. And so I said, oh, yeah, that was fun. 25 dudes in a room trying to, what I would normally say was mindfuck. Mom's in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
So I cleaned it up, or at least my mind thought I cleaned it up when I said trying to gangbang a spreadsheet.
How did you...
I guess my point is sometimes it's just better to let it fly.
Yeah, just to say a thing.
Because the alternative could be worse.
Yeah, it really could. Because
watching 25 dudes in a room try to gang fuck a spreadsheet with a huge veiny black dick.
Yeah, it's like just like not even taking turns, like just real bad,
But it was like Viking ships. They were all trying to combine with like Japanese street parade puppets.
Yeah, exactly.
There were 25 men all puppeteering this massive black penis.
Does it have to be black?
Well, whatever. Okay. It's a fabric that was on discount.
Okay, cool. Oh man! So you're talking about a Chinese spreadsheet sex dragon?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
With gummy worms as veins.
Ugh. You're really
gummy
fixated
snakes as veins.
On the veins.
I am.
Yeah.
It's like a fingerprint.
Exactly. It's like your retina, right? Like that's what they're scanning on a retina scanner. Is the
really?
Yeah. Have you ever gotten a high res photo of the back of your eyes?
No.
No.
Where do you do that? In Gattaca?
Yeah. You go to the 1998 movie Gattaca. No. It's like at the optometrist. The last time I went a couple years ago.
How much you give them for that?
I think it was part of the charge. It wasn't very expensive.
$3,000.
Yeah.
They could have fixed your site.
I bought
the
right? machine.
No, we can either fix your site or we can give you a picture.
Yeah.
That eventually you're not going to be able to see.
Yeah. No, they took it, and then they took the picture, and they showed me. They're like, yep, you check out. Your eyes are real healthy. You're good. In fact, your sight even got better. Your previous optometrist was a dipshit. Like, here, take a look at this picture. And they were trying to, like, it's basically like an ultrasound. All I see is a staticky ghost peanut when I look at an ultrasound. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, for sharing your fucking ultrasounds. But they're saying, you got veins here. You're good. It's better than most people have at your age. Blah blah blah.
Looks like an eye.
It looks like an eye. It's like so what it looks like is meat. It looks like an uncooked pork chop. And they said, we can email you a picture of this. It's like 4K resolution, crazy. I was like,
as your desktop.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's like my eyes are looking into a mirror. It would make them comfortable, you see. Yeah, but no, they never emailed it to me, despite me asking them several times. Sons of bitches. Do I want a picture of that? Yeah, I do. But yeah, they'll take pictures of they'll take pictures of your shit. No, but like with the swearing, you change registers, right? You were very aware. There's a definite conflict that was present there when you were talking with one. And
but see, I switched drives, and I paused for a moment because an error message came up that said file corrupt, and I said gangbang instead of clusterfuck.
Yeah, you found the nearest neighbor, right?
Well, basically, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So, like, usually I swear to disarm. It's not an aggressive gesture. It's more of like a well shit. Usually it's in resignation, or if I swear with clients and I only do it after they swear at me first, like
fuck me.
Fuck. Okay, all bets are off.
I only swear like De Niro. What can I say?
Yeah. No, but it's usually to disarm, right?
Yeah,
because I am terrified of interacting with people, especially new people, strange people. I am looking for any way that I can make the situation feel less threatening, and that's when the swears come out.
Well, there's very very few people who have things in common with you. So if you can bond over a curse word,
yeah,
that's ideal.
I'm a petty, unlikable man.
What, the video is funny? Funny like what? Like a clown funny?
Oh, that's what you're paying us to do. Make you a funny video. Okay. I'm sorry I flew off the handle there.
Does it amuse you?
I'm Buddy Rich when I fly off the handle.
Seeking approval by like contempt.
Yeah. Just trying to cow them into it. Yeah. Oh, there's a poll on this. I love participating in democracy. Is it okay to curse at work? Out of 5,459 votes, let's see here, 69%. Oh, this is catering to a fuck demo. So 69% say no and 31% say yes.
Well, yeah. Is it okay or do you do it? Those are two different questions.
Yeah. Well, I would say I don't know. I'm comfortable with hypocrisy, but there are a lot of people who are far more comfortable with hypocrisy than I am. Which is right there. But yeah, that's swearing in the workplace. Obviously, you do it. You work with the salt of the earth, right?
People that make me like a saint.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're out there. You're like oh gosh, he's a notable actor who doesn't swear. He doesn't work blue. You're like Jeff Foxworthy. He doesn't work blue.
I think I'd sell more if I was like him.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. Like I said,
blagon.
It's salt of the earth. Yeah.
There's a daggone, blagon, dragon. Dragon dick. Walking up down the street.
Yeah, thanks, Boomhauer.
I don't know, man.
Just like, Big Tex and Little China.
Big Tex and Little China.
Yeah, I know. Talking about them nail skin rabbits hanging upside down on that there storefront, man.
I ain't taking my goddamn shoes off.
Got a dang old dragon going all wop, 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 up and down the street. Big Tex and Little China.
Big Tex and Little China.
It's the ultimate fish out of water story. Yeah. Which, okay, so that would be a Larry the Cable Guy vehicle, and there would be a lot of casual racism.
More than likely.
Okay, not casual, aggressive racism. Chris, we're like 30 minutes in, we've done 2 stories.
Well, okay. There's
we got to get these metrics up. Come on.
Casual racism. There's a little baby, 6 weeks old now. Her name was
Jeez.
Pope Juarez.
But was the baby okay? Pope Juarez.
Hope Juarez.
Hope Juarez. That's a nice name.
Yeah. The 6-week-old now is only
she's
the second.
named after the deadliest city in the world, but
it's only the second known ghost white baby born in recent years to actually survive.
The first one belonged to the Wu-Tang Clan.
She's so described because she was born with no blood.
What?
Yep.
That's horrible. Okay.
0 blood.
So the only reason I feel fine laughing.
Type, oh, what the fuck?
Type, oh shit. That's fucking nuts. Okay, so a lot of our skin color comes from the blood that is in the capillaries and whatnot. So the only reason I feel comfortable laughing at this is because you said she lived.
Well, yeah, right. She, I assume she's Hispanic. I don't know, but yeah, she lived. The medical miracle, which began 3 weeks before 27-year-old Jennifer Juarez's due date, when she realized the regular kicking she'd been feeling had ceased. She went to her midwife, who asked the California woman what her gut feeling was. Something is not right. Some fetal blood loss happens in all but 2% of pregnancies. Hope had suffered a fetal maternal hemorrhage, and doctors estimate that she lost 95% of her blood.
Huh.
Yeah.
Just no blood. None left.
0 blood.
No blood to be had.
Wasn't there there was a kid's book about things that were turning white, getting the blood sucked out of them. What was that book called?
I know that's a plot point in Adventure
fruit
Time.
And turn white, and it turns out they had a bat in their kitchen.
You know what? I think
no, it was an Indian in the cupboard.
Yeah, there was an Indian in the cupboard. It wasn't the cupboard that was magical. It was the key.
Goddamn boxcar children.
It's the goddamn.
I'll bet shit was those goddamn Finkelstein shit kids.
Yeah, these fuckers.
That's from Up in Smoke.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Why don't you go get a job?
Huh.
I don't know, man.
I'm a holdover from a different era, man. I'm going to joke about drugs, man. Yeah, no. So, no. Okay.
So, yeah, a ghost white baby.
Yeah. That's crazy. So that baby comes out, and do they just
grab it by the waist and tip it upside down? Baby's empty.
Well, there's your problem.
Well, there's your problem. This baby appears to be empty.
She's a quart low. I
wonder how much blood's in a baby.
No, I don't. I'm sure that's it's a Wolfram Alpha.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, no. So like it was like when that happens, do you just go? Do you just go around from room to room with a cup saying, "Hey, can you spare some blood?"
I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just figured you'd like that. It's medical.
Yeah.
Mom always wanted you to be a doctor.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm squandering my life doing something I like doing.
She should have been.
Yeah. I am wasting my potential by being fulfilled with my life. That's
I guarantee you're wasting it doing this.
Well, I mean, you know. It's borne out. But speaking of blood and hospitals and all things medical, Chris, I want to tell you a story about a 65-year-old woman from Sun Lakes, Arizona. Okay? She was arrested after putting shit in her husband's IV bag.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second. Pause for drink. Okay, we're back. Yeah, no.
Sounds right to me.
So her husband had a heart procedure done, and she was in there, and there was like good news. We never expected anything to happen. Says one of her friends who was there, a neighbor, this was not your typical Rosemary. It was like another person or a demon got a hold of her, and she just snapped. Said a nurse, this isn't just gross, this would definitely be malicious intent. It could cause permanent organ damage even if they survive. So what she did was, and you can't do anything. You can't look at an IV bag sideways without seeing some fluid in a bag. No, without having the alarm go off. So the alarm goes off, and she's there like messing with it. She's like, "Oh no, the line's empty. Is it blah blah blah?" Like, no. You sure you don't need to flush the lines? Just trying to cover it, and then she did it again. The nurse came back. Same thing. Third time, the nurse came back. She was trying to dispose of the bag because the first 2 times she was putting shit into it. And yeah. So
maybe she was possessed or like had a chip implanted and it was being controlled by somebody else. That happened in that movie where O.J. Simpson made Leslie Nielsen try to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Oh, yeah, the
Naked Zoolander?
Yeah, the Manchurian Gun.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That might be the densest reference. No, I mean, like, it's stuff everybody will know, but like the densest, let's say here, the most reference per second, I think we've done in a good long while.
There's a record for everything,
I suppose.
We got to be getting close to the end, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, hey, an anorexic woman walks into the hospital, says her stomach hurts. A nurse says, go get some dinner and come back if you don't feel better. Would be funny if it was a joke, but it's not.
Well, it wouldn't be funny if you didn't say it in that voice.
Boy, okay. Well, anyway, up in Canada, an anorexic bulimic woman, she had a little bit of a relapse, and she went to the emergency room, and she told the nurse she was in a bunch of pain, both physically and mentally. She said she was ready to start cutting herself and needed to speak to somebody. And the ER nurse told her to go get some supper and then come back.
Jesus. At that point, you're just not paying attention.
So opposite of like, when you want to lose some weight, hide the fork.
Yeah.
Drop the spoon and back slowly away from the table.
So obviously she wasn't listening, but like what she said actually would probably help the situation.
So it said no 31-year-old should weigh 75 pounds.
Well, I mean, what if she doesn't have any legs? What then?
You know what? There was a story. This is horrible.
Okay.
There was a story, and it's no more. It's actually not horrible compared to everything else we've talked about.
Yeah.
But it was horrible that it's the first place that my mind went.
Okay, so the story isn't horrible.
This guy, and it was such an uplifting story. It was like about this, I don't know, Iraqi or Afghanistan, or maybe he did like 13 tours because we love war. And he came back and he had no dick. He had like no arms and no legs.
Called him Bob.
They were talking about his recovery and how they were going to do a documentary about his family standing by him, and and how they all got back on track. And he's like, I had to get my strength back. Like I lost like 100 pounds. And I'm thinking, well, all right. Were you not eating, or were your arms and your legs and your dick 100 pounds? Yeah. Like, what does that constitute? Was that your post amputation weight, and then in recovery you lost 100 more pounds? or were your limbs?
Well, like denial is a pretty pretty amazing thing, right? Because maybe he just doesn't know, and part of his goal for like rehab in general is to get back up to his fighting weight, so he will be perfectly spherical.
Had bed sores on what? There's nothing left.
There's like you're a head in a jar. Here's some Futurama cosplay.
This has been Those Damn Ross Kids.
He said he was talking about walking, and he was when he got his short legs, and when he got his tall legs, and then when he got his Jimmy legs.
He got his Jimmy legs.
If you melted the Eiffel Tower, it would only amount to a 3-inch deep puddle. And it would fit in the footprint of the tower.
If you melted the Eiffel Tower, you would still probably die in a couple decades.
You would go to jail.
Yep. If you melted the Eiffel Tower, you are definitely a supervillain. So have fun with that.
Good luck.
Yeah, that'd be a fun life. So,
all
Chris,
right.
do you want me to tell them what they can do?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I forgot that part.
We'll keep it real short. But you can check out Duckfeed.tv in order to find more episodes of the show. We have an illustrious back catalog, which I'm uploading to SoundCloud to make things a little bit easier to share. But each of the episodes is up there, and most of them have really nice banner images. And yeah, I'm very proud of the of the overhaul to the site, if I can toot my own horn. You can go to iTunes and leave us a rating and a review. Haven't checked those. Been a little bit scared because I didn't want people to... I don't want to see people complaining about us being away for so long, but maybe absence makes the heart grow fonder, and there are more there that I've seen. But that is always good. If you are happy that we are back, then go there and, say something nice, please. And if it's going to be less than a 5, come talk to us first, right? But no, what am I thinking of here? Also Facebook, that's facebook.com/thosedamnrosskids to participate in the conversation. And finally, if you want to support the network, if you're going to be buying stuff off of Amazon, that is duckfeed.tv/tipjar. Yeah, I think that's about it. Did I forget anything, Chris?
Yes, this week's $1 Million Idea giveaway is a male enhancement herbal supplement called Duckfeed.
Damn it, Chris. That is exactly the vertical we are going to diversify into. It's too bad.
Only thought of because when you speak fast, Duckfeed sounds like Duckfeed.
Yeah. I'm trying to get through it pretty quick. But, Duckfeed, probably some kind of parody. I need to make sure that that URL is snapped up real quick.
No doubt, right?
Yeah.
It's a food tablet consumed by private detectives on stakeout.
Yeah, it's a food tablet that is consumed via a urethral sound.
Tastes like a Jetsons breakfast.
Sorry, America.
Sorry.